I've told you about present perfect when you want to make a positive sentence or negative sentence. Now we want to know how to make a question with present perfect. So if you remember, we have subject or subject pronoun. For example, here is I. So but when it's I, you can use have. When it's she or he, you can use has. And here we have past participle. Okay? So this sentence, if you want to say subject pronoun, I have, for example, you can say played football. But we want to make a question with this sentence. So if you want to make a question like this, okay? It's very easy. Start with have or has, then subject pronoun, then participle, past participle. So we can say here, for example, have I present participle of a verb. Sorry, past participle of a verb like played. Soccer or football. Now here is a question that is yes, no question, okay? You have to write I if you want to write in your writing. It's very necessary. Use capital I. Okay? In everywhere. Start, middle, end of your sentence, you have to write capital I. Yes, no question. We can say yes, 1, 2. I have. If your answer is negative, you can say no. It's very necessary if you want to write for yes, no question to add comma and space. 1, 2, 3. I have not. Or contraction of have not, haven't. Singular, you're talking about just one. Plural, we're talking about 2 or more than 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 100, 1000. So it's plural. When you want to ask in present perfect. So first we ask or make a question with singular. I, you, he, she, it. Have I played, for example, basketball? Have you played golf? Something you can add it here and add question sign. Has he, has she, has it played soccer? Have we played soccer? It's rising, okay? You have to say rising. Have you played basketball? Have they played volleyball? Okay, it's like this. Because it's yes, no question, you have to say it rising, not falling. Okay, we have a negative. We want to make a question that is negative helping verb. Start with helping verb. So you can say is in negative, yes, haven't, have not, you had, For example, if you say I is a hat, if you want to say she, you can write had because it's past participle. Anything to yet, if you remember, I told you, yet means up until now. Okay? Up until now. Haven't you had anything to, sorry, here I didn't write eat. Haven't you had anything to eat yet? An information question. When you want to ask with present perfect, you want to information. You want to know about something. You want to information. Okay, to know. Actually, it's for information. For example, who, you can use it for someone. What, you can use for something. Why, you can write it when you have a reason. How long, you can use it for a time. So actually, if you see here, we have information question, and then it's like talked. Here, sorry. You have to write past participle. Just remember that. Who have, and now here we have like yes, no question. Have you talked to, or to whom? You can bring to here. To whom have you talked? Okay? So you have because of you. Past participle is talked. When you want to know information about something, because we have what? Have you, because of you, have, we have done, that is past participle. Why hasn't he finished? Why hasn't he? Now you have to write in negative and actually has, because we have subject pronoun he. Why hasn't he finished? Past participle. How long has she? You have to write has because of she. Live in, again here, lived. It's past participle. In, now you can write here, you can use it for a time, okay, it's time or days, you can say. But here, in, you can write city or country. For example, in the US. Okay, we have a question like this, is information question in the present perfect, because we have has and we have past participle. It is like actually past tense, but past participle is also finished. If you want to answer this question, is good idea to write a part of this question. For example, if you want to write like this, and then write the reason. For example, she hasn't finished and now write your reason here. For why, when you want to answer, you have to write a reason, or maybe more one reason. But you can start with because. Because, now write your question here and write your actually reason. and we want to answer it because she, after she, be have or has past participle been very busy. Finish. Information question is falling. Opposite of yes no question that is rising, but information question is falling. Why hasn't she finished? She hasn't finished because she has been very busy. We want to ask this question, how long, in the present perfect. How long you can use it for an amount of time, okay? After that you have you, because it's question. Have you, not you have. Have you that shirt? Okay, it's very good, easy to write. You can write like this. You, it's opposite of that. You can write it here. Opposite of this. That actually, and shirt. And now here you can write your answer. How long? We can answer I instead of you, have. Instead of that, opposite of that, this code. You, for example, someone ask me, okay, I have to say this code. If you're wearing, I'm wearing a shirt, so we can use like this. This shirt. Now you can answer. You can use for 2 years, or you can answer with since. When you see how long, that's about time, an amount of time. Since 2 years, since 2020. But here I forgot to write here past participle of it. Sorry about that. You can write here had. How long have you had past participle? And then continue. Don't forget it like me. Just, you can write it here. Write it here. He have had this shirt for 2 years. Since 2020. When you see this question that is very popular, and Americans ask like this, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been? Here we have subject, here have and past participle. How have you been? What's the meaning of this question? It's like, how are you? How's it going? You can say like this. I have, actually opposite of you, I have been okay. And continue, you can say, how about you? How about you? And say, for example, I've been not bad. Okay? But you can take it off. And just write shortly, just okay. How about you? Fine. How about you? Hey everyone, I forget that you can use contraction between how and have. So you can say how have you been? Have you been? Have you been? Or the other contraction, for example, let me show you. Where have you been? You can use contraction between where and have. Yes? Yes. You can say, you can put them together like this. Where you been? Sorry, and here we have actually have, that is contraction. This question, what has she eaten? Have or has, because of she, we have to write has, not have. What has she eaten? Past participle of it is eaten. Okay, you can use contraction again. What? Just look at last letter, that is S. Apostrophe what's. Just write this. Is contraction. What's she eaten? What's she eaten? What's she eaten?